With EVs everywhere, some versatility in charging. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Webasto Charging Systems is Director of Sales Christina Sano. Hi, Christina.
Hello,
Great to
how are
meet
you?
you. And let's start out with a little background first about the company. Tell us about Webasto.
Yeah, so Webasto is a very storied company that has about 120 years of history now, family owned and headquartered in Munich, Germany. They have four business divisions. They build roofing systems, heating and cooling systems, battery systems, and then the division that I'm a part of builds charging stations for EVs.
Really interesting. So tell us about the lineup that you have. And you have a pretty wide range of products, including for the home consumer.
We sure do. We are a B2B and also B2C facing company. We have residential charging devices for on-road vehicles. We also have a very wide-ranging industrial product line. So everything that needs a charge on the airport tarmac, we build the chargers for that. And everything that is electrically operated and needs a charge in distribution and warehouse centers, we build the chargers for that as well. So our product portfolio ranges from your regular homeowner all the way to a airport or distribution center.
Well, let's focus on the consumers now. So what should
Ooh.
EV owners and potential EV owners know before they invest in a charging system for their home or maybe to
Mhm.
take with them?
Yes, so some key buying factors are definitely safety, is the number one priority in my eyes as a representative of a company that builds such products. It is electrically operated. It is creating heat every time you are charging a vehicle. And therefore, it's very important that you're buying a piece of hardware from a notable company that is UL certified, that is operating under all highest safety norms so that there is no chance for an overheating or thermal event, as we call that. Another factor that I think most customers really care about is charging speed. So normal consumers, they have an overnight period to charge their vehicle. You don't need a massive charger for that. A 32 amp unit is plenty for the average homeowner and the average EV driver. But still, you don't want to undersize your charger. So it's important to look on, what is the capacity of the vehicle and what is the capacity of the charger. And then
Uh,
lastly, price is of course important, right? At the end of the day, the charging experience should be painless. You don't really want to think about it too much. You just want to plug it in and know that it works. And so those three things are really quite important to the average homeowner and residential consumer.
And the products are for both EVs and plug-in hybrids.
They sure are for plug-in hybrids and for EVs.
Do you know what you're selling more to these days? Is it the pure EV owners or is it a
Um, that's a very good question. I think the majority that we are selling to right now is pure EVs. We have a lot of OEM customers, so your large automotive brand names that everybody's familiar with, Ford, etc. And most of the chargers that we're producing today are going towards their full EV platforms.
Now, it seems that the North American charging standard is going to simplify things. What's the view from your
Yeah.
perspective?
So there's a few things happening in the market today. The coupler that Tesla uses, which is a large player in the market, obviously, they had always had their own proprietary coupler, and that they open that up now to all vehicles. And on the flip side, the competition of Tesla that used a different type of coupler, the J1772, they are now having to create a Tesla adapter so that there's kind of a universal experience and anybody can charge at any station, regardless of what car they're driving. So that's one thing that's happening. And then down the road, there's a regulatory and technological function coming into play called ISO 15118. And that is basically the ability of the car to be plugged into a charger and it to automatically recognize what car that is and what charging station that is, and then the session starts automatically. This is something that is coming in California this year already, but is not statewide yet. So that's kind of in the next year or two that you'll start to see that chargers will have that functionality.
And it's really important, I think, for the industry to make this as
Yes.
easy and uncomplicated as possible for consumers.
Yes. You want to have standard protocol communicate in terms of, when you're using a connected wall box, so a wall box that has Wi-Fi or 3G or 4G connectivity, you need that communication to be some sort of a standard protocol. And that protocol is called OCPP. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but most connected chargers today in the US, they use OCPP, standard communication protocol.
Terrific. Now, you have some partnerships with automakers as well?
We sure do. One that you might have heard of already in the press as well is our partnership with Kia. We are selling there the Webasto Go portable dual voltage charger through all of their dealership networks in the United States. And most recently, that was the chosen charger of choice for the Kia EV9, which was their latest large SUV that they launched in November. So any pre-reservation for that vehicle is coming with our charger, the Webasto Go. So that's a very successful partnership that's been going for a little over a year now. And then we have many other what we call in-trunk partnerships. So basically, a charger is already coming in the trunk of the vehicle off the line.
Terrific. So tell us more about the Webasto Go and the features.
Yeah, so the Webasto Go is a really fun little product. It's basically a portable charging station. Most charging stations that you'll see in a residential home today are going up to 32 amps, and this charger can do that as well. And the beauty of it is that you can put it in a laptop-sized bag and take it with you on a trip. It comes with two plugs: the 110-volt outlet plug, your standard, electricity plug for any kind of device, a lamp, a laptop charger, etc. With the 110-volt plug, you will get a slower, what we call trickle charge, that will take 10 to 12 hours to get a full charge. And then the other plug is the 220-volt outlet plug, and that is your typical plug for a dryer outlet, for example. And that will give you a full charge within 6 to 8 hours overnight, while you're sleeping. So it really meets all the same expectations of a consumer when they buy a fixed charging station, something that you can't take off the wall, but has the flexibility and the portability that some people might really appreciate when they're on the go or going on trips.
And you've included a 20-foot cord with this as well, right?
We sure have, yeah. It comes with the 20-foot cord. It comes with a carry case. Um, it comes with a wall mounting bracket so that if you do decide, I want this portable unit, I'm not going to be taking it with me very often, so I do want to have a nice, secure installation in my garage. You can use that wall mounting bracket and keep it there permanently on the wall. That all comes with the product. The consumer facing price is $549. So that's what a consumer will see at the dealership. And it can also be custom branded. So if a Kia or a Mercedes or a Ford would like to have their own brand on it, that's no problem. We can do that as well.
Terrific. So where can people get more information, or where can they find it to buy?
Yeah, so they can buy it on Amazon. They can buy it on our own website directly. We actually have 12 days of Advent promotions going on on our website right now. And I will say that link. That's www.evsolutions.com. That's where a consumer can go and buy direct from us and benefit from one of our many December promotions that are happening right now.
Terrific. Better hurry though, right? So
Yeah.
the site again is evsolutions.com. Christina de Sano, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Yes, thank you. It was my pleasure.